Hello students, today we will start third congruence condition, that is ASA. This is third congruence criterion, ASA, that is angle, side, angle. In this criterion there are two angles and one side, that is included side. This side should be between these two angles. That side should include these two angles. So this is included side. That's why it is written between these two angles. So this congruence criterion is ASA. Firstly, we will discuss what is the meaning of ASA congruence criterion. How the triangles are congruent by using ASA. If two angles and the included side of one triangle, two angles and included side of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles and the included side of another triangle respectively, then the triangles are congruent. If two angles and the included side of one triangle are equal to corresponding two angles and included side of another triangle respectively, then these triangles are said to be congruent. So this is ASA congruence criterion, and on next page examples are given that are related to ASA congruence criterion. In this example, we are given in triangle APR and triangle BHU. These two triangles are given. We are given that AR is equal to BH, this side is equal to this side. Angle PAR, this angle is equal to angle UBH. This angle is equal to this angle. And also we are given angle PRA, that angle, and UHB. These are equal. We have to prove, are the two triangles congruent? Yes, these triangles are congruent by using ASA congruence criterion. Because this side is between these two angles, and similarly in triangle BHU this side is between these two angles. So by using ASA, these are congruent. These triangles are congruent. So firstly we will write the names of triangles for which we have to prove their congruency. In triangle APR and triangle BHU, we are given angle PAR is equal to angle UBH, AR is equal to BH, and angle PRA is equal to angle UHB. All these conditions are given, so we will write here given. And then by using all these three conditions, we get that the triangles are congruent. So triangle ARP is congruent to triangle BHU by ASA. By angle side angle, we get that these triangles are congruent. Next example is, in the given figure, MO bisect angle NMP, that means this angle. MO is bisecting this angle, that is it divides the angle into two equal parts. That means if it is angle 1 and it is angle 2, then angle 1 and angle 2 are equal, as well as angle NOP. Also MO divides angle NOP into two equal parts. That is, if it is 3 angle and if it is 4, then 3 is equal to 4. That means these angles are equal. Then we have to prove these parts. First part is, state the three pairs of equal parts in triangle NOM and triangle POM. The two triangles formed in this figure are triangle NOM and triangle POM. These triangles are forming, and we have to state the three pairs of equal parts. Which three parts are equal? We are given that MO is bisecting this angle and this angle. So we can say that angle NMO and angle PMO, they are equal because MO bisect angle NMP. So this is equal. And similarly, MO is bisecting angle NOP. MO is bisecting angle NOP. So we can say that these angles are also equal. That is NOM and POM. These angles are equal because MO bisect angle NOP. So these are two conditions, and third condition is that MO is common in both the triangles. MO is common in both the triangles, so MO is equal to MO, or we can also say that OM is equal to OM, that is common side. Okay, so these are the three pairs of equal parts. Next is triangle NOM congruent to triangle POM? Yes, these triangles are congruent because we have written these three pairs of equal parts. So these triangles are congruent by ASA. By ASA congruence criterion, these triangles are congruent because the side is included side between these two angles. Next is MN equal to MP? MN is equal to MP. In this figure, MN is equal to MP. Are they equal? Yes, they are equal because they are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. We know that if the two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding parts are also equal. So MN is equal to MP by corresponding parts of similar congruent triangles. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Next is part D. Is NO is equal to PO? Give reason. NO is equal to PO. NO is equal to PO. Yes, they are equal because these are also the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Because these are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So they are also equal. We can also say it CPCT. This is the short form of corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So this is the short form of corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So you can say that NO is equal to PO by CPCT. Okay, this is by CPCT. So these are equal. This is ASA congruence criterion. Thank you.